Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. I have recently had some inquiries about how I swatch out and keep track of all of the fun mixed media that I have, which is a lot. This is my mixed media inventory binder. It is growing, and I'm hoping that eventually this doesn't give out. But this is a Domino Filofax. It is well loved. I've had it in my stash for quite some time, and it's fake. It's not, it's not real leather. It is, since it's used for my mixed media binder system here, and I just kind of clasp it like that, like the Filofax, it's got mixed media all over it because I pull this out when I'm in the middle of something. So right here in the front cover, I have this little, it's a pink paisley Paige Evans Turn the Page stamp collection, and I use these stamped images when I'm swatching certain things, so I keep that in there. Just a little notepad and a little list of where it's at, but I already know. So this front cover is all my Brutus Monroe products because I am a Brutus Monroe design team member, and I want to make sure that they, they're not in with everything else because I do have to use these for certain things. So I just take some very old, thin, cheap stash 8.5 by 11 cardstock. It's not my good cardstock. It's just very, very like flimsy, cheap. Punch the 3 holes. I cut an 8.5 by 11 in half, so it is 8.5 by 5.5, or yeah. And then I just write what it is. I was gonna start putting these tabs on there, but as you can see, that wasn't going to work unless I forfeited more of the paper, and it's totally fine. I can flip through and find what I'm looking for. I pretty much know where a lot of the stuff is already at anyway. But this is the glitter glaze, and I do just swatch it out just like that. Now these I got off of Pinterest, and you will see they kind of change throughout, and I printed some, and then I can't find it again, so I've made my own. All I do is I just swatch it out and I handwrite the letter, or what it is, and the Brutus Monroe's, I put the SKU number on there as well. So because I have so many Brutus Monroe glitter glazes, this is one that I've printed off, made in Excel, and printed myself. Just the same thing, but it's got 2 sheets there. Then you move into the velveteen glaze. This is all the velveteen glaze I have. Again, I have the SKU numbers and the name, because I do need to know that when I'm referencing things. I have this is a thicker piece of cardstock, but this is the chroma glazes. And the chroma glazes, you'll see some things I do have just a very small piece of wax paper that I stick in there because the chroma glazes were sticking to each other because of the weight of the book. That doesn't happen all over, but this thing gets thrown and shoved, and so just so I don't tear my thin computer paper, I just put, that in there. I do have this one right here, which is the red pin, and it is picking up some of the other colors, which is totally fine. So that's why that one looked different. I have the Galaxy glazes, which I need to do on black. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just print out black and redo this one because they show up so much better on black. Hence, like the whole Galaxy thing. Then I have the Candy Coat, which is a new product, and I only have the pink, but I will be getting more. This is the sand paste. It was, I do still have a little bit this left, so I just like to make sure I have the colors. It was kind of a limited edition thing, but I absolutely love it. Then I go into the Chroma Mist. Again, I have all the Chroma Mist. Now down here were the collections, so this is like the fall and the holiday Christmas collection. Down here along with the Pearl Shimmer Mist. So you got 4, which were the fall collection, and then you got 4, which were the holiday collection, so like November and December. And then the Pearl Shimmer Mist I put in here because it's shimmery and it needed to go down here. Just saying. I have the Mermaid Mist. And then this is all of the Brutus Monroe embossing powder along with the Marshmallow Puff, which you guys have got to get this because it puffs up and it's so cool. Yeah, I know. Then we have the surface sprays. Some of these things Brutus Monroe no longer carries, but I still have them, and so I still use them. We have the Hyper Pigments. We have all of the Aqua Pigments. These are the Brutus Monroe inks that I have, obviously the clear. There's nothing there. Then I do keep my dies, my embellishments, which I have not kept up on, so I don't know if I'm going to continue to keep these in here. Stamps and stencils in here. I used to just take pictures and print them out, but to be fair, I've got so much more, and I haven't done it in quite some time, that I am actually thinking of just taking this chunk out like this and putting that somewhere else, because it's really easy to flip through what I have. So then you go into the next portion, which is my ink portion. And I have all my Close to My Heart inks. So I have them all stamped out like so. I have all of my Stampin' Up! Re-inkers, because I no longer have the ink pads, but I did keep the re-inkers to do fun techniques with. All of my Distress inks, which I just go to Ranger, and they actually have a section where you can print this all out, so I'm almost complete. Kind of fun. Just got a few more of those to pick up. The Distress Oxide, lots more to pick up on that, but this is also how I can gauge, like on the ones that are like this that you can get from Ranger and stuff, to know if I have the full collection or what I need to get so that I don't accidentally buy more. These are the Couture Creations alcohol inks that I picked up from a cherry on top, so and I just dropped it on there. Obviously this is not alcohol paper, so, but just to give me some sort of a color representation, and those are all the inks. Then we move into the pastes and glazes. No, I'm sorry, the sprays, all the sprays I have. So these are my Nuvo Mica Mist, and I have all of those located there. My Heidi Swap Color Shines, all of them here. The Dina Wakley Gloss Sprays, which I thought I have everything, but I'm missing Magenta and Tangerine, so we will have to do that. But again, they're very wrinkled. I just do this so I can quickly look, usually have an idea of what media I want to play with, and then I find the colors, or I just flip through here and be like, haven't played with that in a while, so let's do it. I do only have, these are the Distress Spray Stains. Started to get some of these in my inventory, so that is why there's not a lot, and you can see I have a lot to get, but I kind of hit like the colors that I feel like I want to play with. Same with the Distress Oxide sprays. I only have 3, but again, we'll beef that up, not to worry. Shimmer spritzes, I do only have 3 of those. It was a collection that I had picked up. The Shimmers Vibes, I only have 1 of those. And those came in kits and stuff, so I just kind of, maybe I'll get more of them, but I have so many others that I don't know. Like right now I'm focusing on the Distress stuff. Delusions Ink Spray, another thing that I am focusing on. I just got a whole bunch of new ones of these, so you can see that they already have it. You just print it out right from Ranger. And I do have an affiliate down below, so in case you guys want to click on those, it will take you to the company, and it is paid if you make a purchase off of my affiliate link. I do get a portion of the proceeds of the sale, so just letting you guys know that that is a paid thing for me. So I do have a couple of these, and I love the browns. I need to tell my friend MK, because I just watched her video and she said she's looking for a new brown, so this melted chocolate's kind of cool. Sorry, trailed. I also have Delusions Shimmer Sprays. Only 1 because I accidentally bought 1, and now I need to have them all. Just saying. That's what happens. Distress Stains. These are no longer produced. They are no longer made, and they are very old, and I still had them in my stash, so I can't get any other ones, but I really like them, and I really wish I could, because I only have greens and blues and a brown. But still works. Then we go into the paste and glazes. So we have our Nuvo Glimmer Paste and Glacier Paste. I stuck them on the same ones because I didn't realize that the Glimmer and the Glacier were different, and it totally works. They're small pods. It'll be fine. I have my Stickles Glitter Gel, which I know I said I wasn't going to do that anymore, but they came out with some really, excuse me, really cool new colors, and I had to pick them up. They're kind of uber gross. Just letting you know, like, I don't like the way that they feel. And then I will just take, like, my little bone folder, and I just kind of make sure that the crease is, solid. Nuvo Embellishment Mousse. This, once these colors are gone, I will not get any more. I do not like the product. Personal opinion. The Vicki Boutin Glaze. I was picking this up at Tuesday morning, and I don't go to Tuesday morning anymore. But I do have these 3 colors. Heidi Swap texture paste. Again, picked these three up at Tuesday morning, and those things are so old, but they are like the never-ending bottle of goodness. So then we go into the next section, which is glimmer and shimmer, so I titled it. So I've got my Delusions shimmer paint. This is a new product to me. I just picked these up, so I have two of them. Not too many more to go, but I'm sure they'll add on. I have my, oh wait, hold on, see, I messed this up. So this one doesn't go in here, and this one doesn't go in here. Let's make sure that I only have what I need. Yeah, okay. So this is glimmer and shimmer, but it's paint. So we're going to pull this out of here because I thought we were in our glimmer, we were in the paint section, which we were not, which is actually right here. So we're going to just stick all of these little fun lovey-dovey goodnesses right in here. And I just punch them myself so they're not all that greatly punched. It's totally fine. I'm not going for prettiness or any kind of fabulous book. I'm just going for color references and knowing what I have. So when I start wanting to like beef up my collection of certain products, I can come in here real quick and go, okay, I already have that color. Because obviously I'm not going to remember everything. These are my shimmers. I don't have very many of these. I thought I was really going to love them, and yeah, I didn't. I mean, I like them. I just have so many other things that I just don't have the room for the little pods. These are the blings, the creamies, excuse me, going horse, inklings. Then we have my Close to My Heart shimmer brushes, which I absolutely love and adore and are super glittery. Then we have the Spectrum Noir, and that is just because I picked those up when I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have two left. Once they're gone, because I have other products. I have recently dabbled into the Nuvo Aqua Flow pins, so I only have three of them, but I kind of like them. The next one is paints. I apologize. So now we have the Delusions Shimmer Paint, which I've already showed you. We have the Delusions Just Paint. So I just picked those all up for Ranger, printed this off so I know what I have. The Dina Wakley acrylic paints. I picked up a few of those. And I will continue to pick those up. I do like those products. The Vicky Bouton watercolor pens. Love those. I do have the Zig Clean Real Color pens or brushes as well. They're pens. I used to be a card maker, so a lot of these things were from that, but scrapbooking I have moved into other things. My Curateak watercolors, I love these, and they are fun. Then the next thing is coloring media. So this is like my oil pastels. Very messy, don't really use them. My gelatos. In case I need to know what colors I have. My distress crayons. And I just printed all of this off. So I have all of the sets, and I picked this one up on sale. My Stampin' Up! Markers. These are the alcohol markers, so they're slowly dying and they will be done. My Spectrum Noir markers, which is close to my heart, so I have been adding to those. I feel like I have more than that, but I don't. My Copic markers, this is a fun one. I just have one set. Next up is 3D media, so Nuvo drops. Now my Nuvo drops I separate with a piece of paper as well because they were sticking together. So I do just have them all labeled up. And I didn't get that paper on there. See, that's what happens when you don't have a big enough sheet of paper there. Now this guy right here, I'm pretty sure he was bad. And I picked this up from Tonic Studios, which I also have an affiliate link to. But I couldn't get him to squeeze out of the bottle, so I just kind of put him there for color representation. And you can tell, not my favorite one. It's called Saddlebag. So anyway, we got to make sure that these stay like so. And then you put that there. And then what do we have? And then, Oh, goodness me. So then you just take another piece of kind of like this. And I always have wax paper sitting around so that that does not happen. So I have 3 sheets of that. Then I have liquid pearls close to my heart cells. This, so obviously I've got all the ones that close to my heart cells. This one I didn't have the wax paper, and you can see it's, but I know it's red. It's fine. And all of my stickles. But again, these are not something that I reach for often, so once they're gone, they're gone. I didn't have any of those, still printed it out. The Studio G glitter, I still have those, so once they're gone, obviously not replenishing those. There are some things that will come out of here. Next up is my powders. So we have the Lindy's Gang, which is new to me. Look at that yellow. It's beautiful. Only have the one. I have Nuvo Sparkle Dust. So we've got this 3 different ones, or 4 different ones there. All of my other embossing powders. And last but not least, my Pearl X powders. And that was just a horrible way to do that, so we just don't look at that. Again, not something that I pull up. And then obviously I just always have a picture. I made all the little thingamabobbers, so yeah. And these are extra sheets already cut for dividing purposes. So I just leave those tucked in there. But that is how I store all of my mixed media. These guys right here are going to go in my Brutus Monroe bin, so I have those, but they don't need to be in here more because it's getting pretty thick. And I am going to beef up on all the new things that I've recently brought in, which is the Distress sprays, the Distress Oxide sprays, get the rest of the Dino Wakley. Obviously, we want to beef up the paints because I'm actually really liking using paints on my layouts. So yeah, all of those things will, and these little guys, the Delusions ink sprays. I really want all of those. Hence needing a new cart. But that's going to do it for this video. So if you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Let me know how you keep track of yours, or do you just buy? See, my problem is I will buy extra and I will buy doubles, and then I'll be like, bleh, when I could have bought a different color. So it's just easier to pull this in, look, and know what I need. So that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you later.